5 scary things caught on camera. Sounds of unknown origin. Polish YouTuber Leviathan says that he's recently been hearing the horrifying wails and screeches of some unknown creature coming from deep within the woods near his house. And then, one night, the unexplained screeches can be heard coming from somewhere a lot closer. The barn, just 100 feet from his house. Leviathan and his friend head out to investigate, recording as they go, getting closer and closer to the barn. It did not go well. A loud bang can be heard as something falls hard to the floor. When Leviathan looks up, the terrifying face of a pale creature with glowing eyes can be seen looking right back at him. The two friends run from the barn in terror. To this day, YouTuber Leviathan says he has no idea just what he captured on camera. Ghosts caught on CCTV. This next video was sent to me directly by News Top 5 viewer Kelly Scoggins. The video comes from two guards at a gated community near Austin, Texas. The guards say that late one night while on patrol, they were cruising down a neighborhood street when they suddenly saw two small children right in front of their car. They swerved to miss them and they actually crashed right into a house. But here's the thing, there were no children in the road. The entire incident was captured on CCTV. Take a look. Two strange anomalies appear out of thin air, stepping right into the road, and then they disappear just as quickly. The two security guards claim that they could see two children and that in a panic, they lost control of their patrol vehicle. What makes this footage even stranger is that later, the guards found out that two children had met a tragic fate in a car accident right on this very same spot. So could it be that they witnessed the restless spirits of two children who lost their lives? As always, I leave it up to you to decide. In another video caught on CCTV, police set up a bait car. For those who don't know, a bait car is basically a car with a GPS tracker and a hidden camera set up by the police to catch potential car thieves. The doors of the car are unlocked, the keys are left in the ignition, and then the police just wait for someone to come along and try to steal the car. This clip was broadcast on US TV.
Oh, I did. You got Yo, my lights are not on. Oh.
How the you open the trunk? What are the speakers in the back? This doesn't turn it up.
Without knowing, the two young thieves are filmed and tracked by police officers and are soon arrested. However, when the footage was uploaded to YouTube, shocked viewers were quick to point out that the two young men might not have been the only ones inside that vehicle.
Oh. No, it's not a cop. Oh, I thought I saw. Oh, sh**. What? What? Oh, sh**. I think it is a cop. I heard that go. Yeah, fool. That's why I said, what the f***? It is, fool. Yeah. My boots are the one that were making me up. My boots are all big.
Hands up!
Stay there! Stay there! Stay there! Don't move!
Sir, I live on the block. Get out. Get out. Get out. Stand on your head. Stand on your head.
Viewers believe the pale figure of a woman can be seen sitting in the back seat. Now, it should be noted that the two teenagers were alone, and the footage is 100% real police evidence. Making a ghost in this scenario would be impossible. So just what is this? You decide. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Something in the building. Korean ghost hunt live streamer Michael from the YouTube channel Dosha Michael is back with another exploration of a creepy abandoned place. This time the ghost hunter explores several buildings of a long abandoned village. Now Michael doesn't share why the village has been left empty and abandoned, but one can only imagine all the life and death that have left a mark on the decaying buildings. Michael is broadcasting on a live stream to his fans as he ventures inside the building he will be exploring. As his viewers watch live, things quickly become truly bizarre.
계십니까? 뭔 소리야? 누구세요? 잠깐. 뭔 소리야? 아이고요. 누구십니까 혹시 누구세요?
Doors on both sides of the creepy hallway swing open and shut. Michael's a bit freaked out, but he carefully continues on to investigate.
하지 마세요. 여긴 내가 낄 자리가 아닌가? 여긴 내가 낄 자리가 아닌가?
When Michael finds himself a bit confined in a small cramped room, he decides he has just had enough of the creepy doors and makes a run for it. After gathering his courage, the ghost hunter decides to explore the main building of the abandoned village. Whatever presence seems to be haunting the small town, it seems it is not done with Michael just yet.
계십니까? 뭔 소리야? 어디야? 경찰에 신고했습니다. 신고해도 상관없어. 우와! 거기 누구요? 거기
After hearing strange footsteps coming from the second floor, Michael quickly runs outside and looks up at the windows of the second floor balcony. He is shocked when he sees two dark shadow-like apparitions that seem to be walking on the second floor. Gathering his courage, Michael goes up to the second floor to investigate. But he is quickly scared away when one of the apparitions makes a terrifying appearance at the door at the end of the hallway. Now, usually the ghost hunter will charge forward towards the apparition, trying to record any paranormal activity that he can capture. But this time, Michael himself is suspicious of what he's witnessing. Michael seems to believe that maybe he isn't entirely alone at the creepy abandoned village. He believes that some real person or people might be messing with him. Scared that he might be dealing with a real group of people up to no good, his live chat audience actually calls the police, and Michael, understandably, just decides to get out of there. So what do you think Michael caught on camera? Is it something paranormal? Could it have been real people up to no good just messing with him? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Uninvited. This next TikTok video might not be something related to the paranormal, but it is certainly something absolutely terrifying. Hannah Viverette is recording a TikTok video of her dancing in her living room when the unthinkable happens.
Oh, God! Who are you? Who are you? Alexa, off. Who are you? Who are you? Please get off. Please get out. No, please get out.
Are you sure?
Yes. Who are you? Please get out of my apartment right now. Please get out of my apartment right now. Get out. Get out. Hello? Please come in.
A strange man tries to break in through Hannah's balcony door, and she makes a run for it. Now, before you think this might be a TikTok hoax, I can assure you that this video is 100% real. The man who entered Hannah's apartment was 36-year-old Angel Rodriguez Gomez. Shortly after the events in this video, he was arrested and charged with burglary, assault, stalking, and destruction of property. Multiple news outlets picked up this chilling story, and Hannah shows in an interview how the man climbed 2 stories to reach her apartment balcony.
Right now I'm standing directly in front of my apartment, and the second story balcony right here is where he had entered.
Hannah explains that this wasn't the first time she had seen this man.
I recognized him almost immediately based off of his clothing and knowing that I had seen that face and that outfit around my apartment complex many, many occasions.
It turns out that this seemingly disturbed man was actually one of Hannah's neighbors, and he had apparently been watching her closely for a while. All things considered, the situation could have possibly ended much worse if Hannah had not headed for her front door immediately. She is now looking to move from her apartment as she rightfully says that she no longer feels safe there. So, how would you handle this terrifying situation? Would you run? Would you scream? Or just what would you do?
Who are you? Who are you? Please get out. Please get out. No, please get out. Yes. Who are you? Please get out of my apartment right now. Please come in.
The Faceless Man. Paranormal YouTuber Shamos and his friend Jota go to investigate the local urban legend of the quote, Faceless Man in a small town in the Brazilian countryside. Their investigation takes them to a factory that has been abandoned for over 10 years. Before the factory was closed, workers often claimed that they would see the terrifying apparition of a man with a horribly disfigured face wandering throughout the factory. Whenever they would pursue him, he seemed to just disappear into thin air. Cut to a few years later, a terrible unexplained fire occurs at the factory, claiming the lives of many workers. After this, the alleged paranormal activity seems to intensify. The hardworking employees would hear unexplained noises and terrifying screams. It is said that after many complaints from terrified factory workers who refused to enter the building, that the work site was moved to a completely different location. Today, what was once a large, thriving factory is now nothing more than rubble and ruins. When YouTuber Shamos and team member Jota begin their investigation of the abandoned property, they immediately begin to feel like they are being watched.
Toma cuidado. Caraca, o que é isso? Anda junto, anda junto. Ó, viu? Tem coisa aí, Jota. Tô falando pra ti, cara. Aham.
Pô, não tem teto e nada aqui, né? Olha, cara.
Sim. Cara, aqui é a sala do pesadelo, aqui, ó, Jota. Aqui, ó. Aqui, ó.
Ih, olha só, cara. Pesadelo escrito na parede, cara.
Did you see it? The two investigators are completely unaware that a creepy pale face seems to be watching them from one of the windows. When Shamos pans his camera back to the same window, the face is gone. Having no idea what they just captured, they continue on to explore more of the abandoned property, and things only get creepier.
Olha só isso aqui, Jota.
É um monte de banheiro aí, cara.
Ô, Jota, dá uma pegada ali, Jota. Ó, barulho aqui dentro. Barulho aqui, barulho aqui. Barulho no telhado, hein? No telhado, no teto, entra aqui. Dá uma olhada aí. Tem alguém aí?
Cara, não tem ninguém aqui, cara.
Aqui, ó. Vamos entrar, vem junto. Ó, olha só. Aqui em cima no teto, aqui, Jota.
Que é isso aí, cara? Que barulho que é isso aí, cara?
Jota, vai pra cá. Eu vi alguma coisa ali, cara.
Aonde, cara?
Eu vi alguma coisa ali no buraco, velho. Ali, eu vi alguma coisa ali no buraco.
Aqui, cara. Aonde, Chamas? Onde tu viu, cara?
Cara,
o que tu viu, cara?
Eu vi uma cabeça espiando. Uma cabeça.
Uma cabeça, cara?
Uma cabeça espiando, gente.
Cara, vamos dar uma olhada lá, cara. Não pode, cara.
Jota, eu juro. Cara, eu juro pela minha vida, cara. Tem alguma coisa ali, cara. Ali, cara.
The bizarre face appears again, and this time the two investigators see it with their own eyes. When Shamos and Jota check the room, there's no one there. Understandably, they are a bit freaked out. They prepare for the worst as they make their way through the ruins of the factory. They look for any signs that someone or something might be there with them. It did not go well.
Tem muito barulho aqui, Jota. Tu tá ouvindo? Ó, barulho lá na frente. Ei, eu tô te ouvindo aí, tem barulho aí, eu tô te ouvindo. Quem tá aí?
Cuida aí, Charles.
Olha lá, cara. Vaza, Jota, corre, cara.
A strange face peers out at them from around a corner. The two explorers are terrified. They decide to make a run for it. All of the creepy faces they've captured throughout the night seem to have no visible features. It seems as if they might have actually encountered the local legend of the quote, faceless man. So, what do you think? Did the two friends capture evidence of an extreme haunting? You can watch this full video over on the YouTube channel, Shamos.